With 2020 reaching the end of the year, thank God for that, we do have to look back on the year to see what we was given. And only looking back on this year, I can safely say not much has happened. And before we get started, if you do like this content and want to see more from this channel, please do make sure to subscribe and like and turn on post notifications. Now let's go on with the video. So yeah, here are 10 things that happened this year. This is not a specific list in any order whatsoever. This is just like 10 random things that happened in the whole community. So yeah. And number 10, it had to be my interviews. And I know that this is a bit biased, I'd like to say, just because, well, one, it's my interviews, it's my stuff and all that. But it really has done a lot for the whole community. We've got some new information about the 2003 show, whether that being your favourite show, your least favourite show, favourite season, favourite character, least favourite character, whatever it is, we got some new stuff, and we have made some whole history moments, and I do believe that this is a pretty good thing. And yeah, I do think that some people can say that this was a very enjoyable thing. But if you really don't agree with that, here's a clip of the voices which might change your mind.
An introduction, he says, "Hi, I'm Leatherhead." So it was just a, basic introduction thing.
There was the first episode, he said, "You're in way over your head, Turtle Titan."
He's like really heavily stereotypical New York, like, "Hey, Turtles, let's bust some purple dragons' heads open. Come on, Raph. Googala!"
I remember doing like the air mystics and like having this kind of like almost Slytherin snake voice. Like, the Gungeon was just more of like a, the Gungeon leaders had a very strong and proud voice, and the Gungeon heritage went back millions of years, millennia, things like that.
Sure, it may not be quite as wet now, but it went something like, "Greetings, filth. Garbage is power."
There's this line like, "Be the water. It's ninja time."
Good luck to you all. Stay safe out there.
And number 9 is the tmnt Jenica character. So last year there was a new character that was revealed called Jenica, or not revealed, but it was mutated into a turtle. This year we got 2 comic book series. There was a 3-issue miniseries at the beginning of the year, and at the end of the year we also got the beginning of the second one, and that will be continuing into next year. While this is actually very good for the character, we get a lot of popularity for it and all that, and exposure. It's very good. We're continuing to tell RW storyline, keeping that going and alive, and it's very good. And this could potentially lead on to other good stuff for this character, which I am really hoping for. And number 8, it is the 1990 tmnt 30th anniversary. And yeah, it is really hard to believe that 30 years has passed since that movie has come out. It is mind-blowing, considering that this movie has changed us as people, like what we think we'll do, how we react, like how we see movies today, how they're made and all that. It really has made a big impact on society. And for it to be around for 30 years, it really does make you feel very old. Yeah, this is a very good movie. Recommend watching it. See it as your last movie of the year. Really celebrate it in. Like, it is an astonishing movie, amazing, groundbreaking, and yeah, I just can't believe that it has been 30 years. It's hard to say that. And number 7, it is the Rise of TMNT. Now this one's a bit vague just because there's a lot of stuff that's happened with Rise. I mean, one, the new Tell movie, and then we also got the Season 2 finale and the actual continuation of Season 2. But whilst doing that, we also got a lot of other good stuff, like the reveal of Casey Jones, other stuff like good stuff like that. We've got the Rise finale, became leader. Like, there's loads of good stuff in this show, and it is amazing to me that this show was might have been cancelled, but yet we're still talking about it. So yeah, I know that this whole subject was a little bit vague, but I just look at as a topic a whole. It was unique, and one of the only good things about this year that really kept a lot of people going and still made them alive. And yeah, I think that's amazing. That's amazing. Really wish they would do more of the show and stuff like that. And number 6, it had to be the TMNT Mutant Madness game. Yeah, this was a very out of nowhere surprise with with a new TMNT game coming out in September, where all you have to do is play as your favorite character or favorite characters from the '80s show, beat up some other characters, and be done. It surprised a lot of people because no one really wanted this, but at the same time, people were enjoying it. They're thinking it's good and stuff like that. I think it's yeah, I think it's okay. I don't see any problems with it, nor do I see anything too noteworthy, but it's fairly good. And yeah, it just came out of nowhere, which was an even bigger of a surprise for me. And number 5, would be the TMNT and Power Rangers crossover. Yeah, this was another out of nowhere crossover that I don't think a lot of people were expecting to happen or even considering it after, well, that last one, which, yeah, that happened, but still, that's not the point. This was a new one, it was interesting, a lot of interesting moments and oh my god moments, like Tails becoming Power Rangers and having a big Megazord, then like callbacks to other shows like 2012 one, the 80s one, the 2003 one, surprisingly, and wow, my god. So yeah, there was a lot of good moments in this one. Is it probably the best crossover? No, not really. Is it a good crossover? Yeah, definitely for sure. I can definitely say that. And number 4 had to be the IW TMNT. The reason why I'm putting it here is just because this year has really proven how little there truly is. And there has been a lot of content that's come out for the RDW TMNT, such as Lita, Mutant Town, and there is definitely a lot more that is still yet to come. But the reason why I'm putting on this list is because there's little to put on this list, and because this one has done a lot of big things without people really talking about it. And yeah, it's okay. And number 3 had to be the Super 7 TMNT figures. Now, this one was sort of like an out of nowhere company that just came out and did these toys. We've already got 4 waves that will be coming out. Got the first 2 waves coming out, or have come out, each with 1 turtle, another good guy, and 2 villains. And yeah, this was okay. There was nothing really too amazing. They just took the old designs from the toys, re-updated them into bigger, better, more expensive versions, and now send them. So this was okay, but it really did have a big competitor market with NECA, because what they were doing, you could buy 1 figure compared to NECA, which you could buy 2. So there was a bit of iffy stuff like that. And with what little you did get with Super 7, you got a damn sight lot more with NECA. But overall, as a toy, it was okay. I'd like to say it's good. And number 2, it would have to be the NECA TMNT. And oh boy, this year has really proven how much Tails has been one of their most profitable franchise out there. First, we got the movie figures, which Casey and Raphael was one of the biggest ones of the year. And then only recently, we got Toka and Raza that came out. That was another big, oh my god, ones. Like, are you kidding me? You're supposed, NECA, you're really trying to kill me here. And then you also got the cartoon wave that came out with more epic stuff. You got recently got Krang's Android Body, Splinter, and Max Stockman that only recently came out last week when I'm recording this. So yeah, damn, that was another big thing. What else happened? There was April and Foot Soldier, Casey and Foot Soldier, Slash, and what's the other guy? Leatherhead. Yes. Then we've got Grantor and Trag, Zack and the Triceraton one, Roadkill Rodney, and the Triceraton. So there is, oh, and also the Tales in Time. So yeah, it's safe to say that this one really NECA has done a lot for this year with what they're trying to produce. And by the looks of things of what to come, they're not slowing down anytime soon. It amazes me. And the number 1 spot, which I don't think really surprises that many people, it is The Last Ronin. And oh boy, this was a very good anticipated comic book. I mean, even before it was even released, it got over 30,000 pre-orders. So, oh no, 150,000 I think it was. And then had to go on a second printing, and then third printing, which come out next month, and that's already got 30,000 pre-orders. So it's safe to say that this comic is a very big hit, and people are wanting it like no tomorrow. You know, they're already planning for the next comic to be released very soon, as well as the other three, and also about prequels and sequels. So this comic was a very good aspect comic book. I'm not going to spoil what happens in it. If you want to, you can read or you can watch me read it in different video. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that happens in it. We do find out who the last Ronin is. You will be surprised. Is it a good comic? Yes, it is. It's amazing. So yeah. But sadly, we do have to go out on a low note this year with the sad passing of Kobe Morrow, who in the Tell community you would know as Michelangelo from the Next Mutation. While he may not be beloved in the fandom for a version he was in, he will forever be missed. And so here's to a bird, yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for an amazing year. This was a really eye-opening year for what's happened. I do hope you do have a better year next year. Better for worse, you still have me, and yeah. So as the final goodbye of 2020. Yeah. Have a Christmas and a Happy New Year. Goodbye, yo. Bye.